What's up guys, it is Autumn here and today is a very special day. I am currently at RideTech World Headquarters in Jasper, Indiana, and we are picking up my Fox Body Mustang, getting a warehouse tour, and picking up parts. I'm so excited, let's check it out. Oh god.
Autumn.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, we'll start out where the material comes in and follow the process all the way through.
Sweet.
Good.
All
Yeah.
right.
And this is now all, like they said, this is all R&D. So it's nice. Our vehicles have been outside for a while. Now we're able to bring our
everything
marketing vehicles back in. R&D
Yeah.
stuff stays in. We don't have to move stuff in and out when we do stuff like your project. Obviously, we have a nice
Yeah.
little area to keep it.
Thank you.
We'll go all the way to the other end. This is all basically our manufacturing assembly. Currently, all of our tube, laser, welding, all that, everything's done in-house. So this is where everything ends up. The kitchen we referred to over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, again, the
That's
original,
so fun.
the founder, Brett, his wife she loved to cook for the group.
Yeah.
We still cook regularly, but every once in a while we get it
Yeah.
catered in, so.
Well,
But,
fun.
yeah,
That's a nice.
That's a great kitchen.
Yeah. So we can basically build any shock we sell on site. We choose not to, obviously. We're owned by one of the largest shock manufacturers, so they ship us in everything we need, but we can tune, adjust, fix anything we sell here. If we had a situation where we needed one of anything we can sell, we can build one, small group of anything we sell. Yep.
Okay.
So we have all the parts here, everything we need to tune or do whatever we have to do at a small quantity. We can do whatever we got to do. All of our product is built to inventory, which means we don't wait for an order. So we have a system. Our ERP system basically tells us with a forecast how many we need, when we're going to need them, and then how many we build in each lot. So when we hit a certain shelf level, it'll kick off activity to buy all the components we need and make all the components we need. And if that was all working perfectly, it would all meet in the assembly department and go over to the warehouse.
Gotcha.
So that the product's there,
Right.
customer calls, we have it,
Yep.
it's ready to go. We switched probably 3 years ago to build the inventory. Before we were build to order. So
Oh, wow.
if you called in for an order,
Right.
they would pull all the components,
Okay.
assemble it, box it, ship it to you. Where now it's on the shelf ready to go. So
Have you noticed less lead time, like to the customer now?
absolutely.
Okay.
So before we were at about 45 minutes to ship our most popular kit, first gen Camaro 4-link. We were about 45 minutes. Now we can have that ready in about 15.
Nice.
So
That's huge.
this is where the manufacturing process actually starts. So all of our raw material comes in here. Some of it we have cut in 4-foot lengths. A lot of that will go into CNC, but 10-foot lengths will go into the CNC laser, and then 20-foot lengths we'll use in multiple different applications. Typically it's all bought to basically a min-max. We keep enough of it here to get through a week. We're only a day to 2 days away from having whatever we need raw material wise. So we don't keep a lot of it, but we keep all of our popular stuff enough to get us through a week or two. So we'll bring it down here. Some of it will run through a saw. A lot of it now runs through our Mazak. It's called a VCL, so Versatile Compact Laser. With our laser, we can run flat in a 2x2 square, but what we bought it for primarily is the tube function. So we can cut and cope up to 4 inches in diameter, rectangle, square, round. Basically now all of our product runs through here. Very little of it doesn't hit this machine. Stuff like the newer control arms, stuff like that with the more intricate copes. This has really made it possible to be able to get to that point.
Right.
That was a simple one. Oh. We're working through there. We still have a couple tubes that he'll cut and add in there. I believe one runs from here to here, and then we have the support down there. But yeah, all the raw components are pulled. Tubes are all bent. Tubes are coped. It's ready for fixtures are pulled. Work orders are here. If it's got a green cone, that means quality's been through it to make sure that everything we need is there, nothing's missing, right quantities. Again, though, everything gets looked at multiple times by quality up to and during this point, just to make sure that the welders have everything they need and that everything is cut and ready for them. So
Gotcha.
Robbie's doing a little quality check here to make
Hello.
sure everything is copacetic. So these ones here we'll really scrutinize because there's some of the early stuff. We'll look at, Robbie will check every dimension on every one. See, he's kind of filling out a detailed inspection plan where he'll capture every dimension, just so we know across a run of 6 or 8 or 10, whatever we determine, it'll give us an idea of how our process is holding those dimensions through that. When Robbie gets done, we meet, we basically go over the data, we take a look at how did it hold up through the process, and if anything needs to be changed to the fixture or the sequence we welded in, or you know, even back it up to what tubing we're using, how we're using the tubing. We can make any of those changes along the way. We have 6 welders. They weld 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. They're the best in the area.
Yeah.
We have a fully climate controlled room. They have their own air conditioning thermostat. So we do everything we can to take care of these guys because they are, you know,
they're the key.
They're the heart and soul of our product.
Yeah.
So we are fabricated product is our strength. And these guys are very good at what they do. Now, robotic welding, you know, having the laser does open up that opportunity. We do a lot of small brackets, gussets, you know, things that aren't control arms and, you know, cradles and stuff like that. That absolutely, there is definitely room for robotic welding in what we do. It's just, it's not a one size fits all situation.
Right.
Later on, when we get into assembly in the warehouse, you'll see it all come together. But as far as here on the ground in Indiana, this is what we do.
Cool.
Passing through. You see a lot of the raw components that we're getting ready. Again, the next stop after here is powder coat. So we have people that come in and shuttle this stuff in and out for these guys all day just to keep them welding. But as you can see, it's pretty nice in here.
Yeah, it's really nice.
We're actually, right now we're going to separate the curtains all the way back to the ductwork.
They have like
too.
their own.
Yep. I'll just.
So that's all Fox body stuff?
Yeah, he's building Fox body uppers and lowers.
Wow.
SLA, short long arm assembly. This is a short upper with the ball
Okay.
joint installed.
Super cool.
Really nice
Say.
piece.
Wow.
Fully machined in house. We machine the top in our CNC mill, and everything on there is made here.
Label which side it's going on.
Yep.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see it. Oh my gosh.
We're doing a whole plant tour for a tease.
I know, it's a huge tease. Like, It's actually way lighter than I thought. Wow. Yeah.
Here that are, you're not going to have to grease those. They're quiet.
Never.
Yep.
And it's a really high quality product.
Yep.
The lower bracket, we're able to maintain a decent amount of travel with the double wishbone suspension by lowering where that mounts there as well. It's just a really strong, burly piece overall.
Whoa. So cool.
Yeah, the
And
upper.
it's a green.
It's ready
We
to
love
go.
it. It's green. We're ready.
So all of our shocks come in from Fox, kind of in the cartridge format, and we'll use that cartridge in several different end treatments. Right now he's putting an eyelet on, our standard eyelet on the end. We can put a stud top on here. when we get in the warehouse, you'll kind of see more of our options here. But our faster moving, higher quantity stuff, we build it all in assembly pre-built so that when they pull it next door in the warehouse, it's ready to go. We could also put this inside one of our kits and have it inside another sub kit when it goes next door to the warehouse. All of our product is made up of a master kit, which is basically everything for the car, and then it's broke out into several sub kits as well. So, you know, a lot of people will just buy uppers and lowers, and some people will just buy the rear 4-link. It's all broke out, and we keep it all so you can order it and get it.
So you guys have the kits and then like little kits. Do you guys do like the service parts, or is that kind of one-offs when like someone needs something?
Yeah, that would be more of that.
One-offs when someone calls the customer service type? Okay.
Yep, if they needed something special, they'd kind of
like, hey, I need one of this, front, right, whatever. Okay.
And again, most of our components are kept in both ways. So like if you need a ball joint for one of our control arms, obviously we have it in a lot of different control arms, but we also keep them on the shelf here individually too. Worst comes to worst, we'd have to run it from this building to that building so they can ship it. But we do operate with a multi-bin inventory system, so we can open up the system and see how many we have in this building, how many we have in that building. It'll also tell us how many have been used or consumed or sold. So we look at it from every different way, and we need to plan for it in every different way. Because you never know.
You never know,
Yep.
Circle back through. And so
the
main benefit to these versus say like a racing like Heim or something like that is you still get all that articulation, but it's inside of a Delrin cage. So it's self-lubricating, it's very noise-free, so you don't have a lot of NVH translating into the inside of the car, which for our customer base, that's key, right? Because they're wanting to improve upon their classic car, give it modern drivability, and what do we all enjoy about our newer cars? They all handle really good and they're also quiet. Well, you know, a guy will buy a classic car excited to, you know, get back in it and have all those nostalgic memories, but he gets in it, he drives it, and he's mad. Because it's not like quite what he remembered. So this is one of the cool components that we designed, and we hadn't actually patented this design for the R-joint. So.
Very cool. Yeah, no, this is so cool. It's so cool to see like all the guys in their stations doing what they got to do, and I'm learning a ton. Like I did not know how much went actually into this, so this is awesome.
Well, it's actually part of your training.
Yeah.
Once you get out there in your car, you'll be able to tell everybody about
I actually know
how it was made, especially considering we were building all that stuff here today.
Yeah, seeing the raw material going in, getting cut, like wow, that was what happened to mine. Like that's so cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you've got to see it in every step.
Every step. This is great. Now just to see it like packaged up in a box, I'm excited.
Tyler's our warehouse supervisor. He is a little bit like Rain Man.
Hello.
He knows.
You know every single one.
Yeah, but if you ask my wife, I don't remember anything else. I don't know part numbers pretty well.
He knows every part number.
Right, exactly.
How long you been here, Ty?
13 and a half years.
13 and a half years. Worked in a warehouse the whole time. Now he's warehouse supervisor. Literally has seen the warehouse go from half of the building we ate lunch in to this. So been there through every part of it. So
very cool.
Very, very strong ride tech knowledge with Tyler. We'll make a lot of our hardware kits we build in-house. So as you'll see, we have kind of hardware pretty much everywhere. They'll pull the hardware, bring it over here, and this thing automatically creates the bags for us.
Very nice.
Yeah, ride height adjuster kit he's building now. Got quite a bit of Willwood for all. They build a brake kit for all of our suspension kits. We stock basically everything you would need that is purposely kept for our kits. So.
Got it.
Which allows us to help customers be, like we're a one-stop shop for them. They can order from us instead of having to get a part number from us and go order a second shipment of parts to come in to finish something. You get one shipment, you can work on your car that weekend.
Yep.
It's cool to see. Cool.
Tyler knows exactly where.
I would say if I said something, he would be like, "That's aisle blah 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 at this shelf."
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Parts they go off of multiple lists at a time, or just one list, and then they I see a cart, so they're pulling to whatever supplier or whatever customer.
Clint.
Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. What do you
I
got
love
there?
to see, because I've been to Jegs, I've been to Summit, and seeing them pull is really fun to be like, oh, how do they do it? Like,
Example.
okay.
So A-body,
Yep.
he's got the instructions that are going to go with it. And he's went down through that pick sheet. And basically, well, except for that and that, we're going to back order that, but everything else is going today. He'll go over to his bench and pull and build the shocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
wanna,
release
like-
for the rubber.
It's just like that impulse, like you
Yeah.
want to like squeeze it.
Yeah, you do. You got to pull the plug out to really do it.
Oh, really? Well, actually,
Now try.
oh, I don't think it's so fun.
3 options. So we can do coil over springs,
Okay.
or we could do basically the cool ride option, which would have smooth body shocks and a double convoluted bag like that. Or we would have the parts that we came up with, the Shockwave.
Got it.
So you could do it. Basically, the uppers, lowers, rear 4-link, all that works across the gamut. A little bit of the cool ride stuff's different, but if you're thinking about a coilover or a Shockwave, they're basically a direct replacement for each other. We'll have a lot of people that'll call in and do a coil system. That gets the coils on their car, it gets their car in a stance, gets all that done, and then later on they'll come back and they'll put Shockwaves on because now you'll get the ride, the handling, and the option to get it low and make it look cool. But 3 different options.
Very
3
nice.
different approaches.
And then you've got Street Grip too, which is
Yep.
for a guy who's just wanting to restore a classic car or improve upon it, but not go with a full suspension geometry change. We use the same suspension pickup points and everything in an effort to give you a better riding leaf spring, better shock for ride quality and rebound adjustment, and all the bracketry and everything you need to install that stuff as well. It's kind of what I would call maybe a stage 1,
Yeah.
if we rated it that way.
Pilot, however it's used, we use our shocks in many different ways, different lengths, different offsets. So we kind of keep that as a point of use system where they'll do that final assembly right here. This is the same thing they were doing to the shocks over there.
Yep.
Over here we do it one at a time. Over there they do it in larger batches, and they will have those here ready for them to use too.
Gotcha.
So kind of keep them
Very
both ways.
nice. Yeah.
Again, the air products, we supply a lot of people with air products
Okay.
as well as, whole kits. So a lot of people buy these individually. Over here, you definitely see where the shocks and springs and everything, where it all, we basically what we do, we marry it all together and send you the whole kit.
Yep.
So
The end product right
you
here.
see it all come together here where we're shipping that, that whole skid there or that whole cart there of a complete kit. So we actually have a lot of distributor orders going today.
Okay.
But Monica and Charles ship everything to all of our customers.
Hello.
They're a fantastic group.
Thank you
But
for
we'll-
shipping stuff to me recently. I just got boxes yesterday, so you guys are awesome.
They came right through Monica's hands.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. A huge shout out to RideTech. Make sure you check out the link below to learn way more info on the suspension and this kit and everything done to my Fox body. And make sure you like and subscribe to RideTech. Thanks, guys.